Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises to the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makar Kadash, Barakate Yahweh, Barakate Yahweh Shai, Barakate Yahweh, Barakate Yahweh Shai, Barakate Yahweh, Barakate Yahweh Shai. Abba, Nawa, Shabbat Shamayam, Hawa Shai Nawa Mayan, right, La'ai wa Lamyam. Our Father which in heaven, deliver us from evil forever. I want to give double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all the Akim. That's out there pushing this truth in sincerity and charity with enduring faith from across the four winds. To you I salute. This is the brother Yasha Wamba from the GMS Bahamas camp. Back at you with this truth. Now, I was doing some reading, while the Spirit supped with me. I wanted to do a little breakdown, a little lesson on the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, right? This has to do with diligence, understanding, wisdom, But let's just get into it. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, starting at verse 1. It reads, "Through desire a man, having separated himself, seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom." God. Through desire a man, having separated himself, through diligence and understanding, a man separates himself from earthly things to seek out and understand wisdom, right? Now, I have a quick precept on that. This is the book of Baruch in the Apocrypha. This lesson also showed that the Apocrypha is a part of the Bible, This is the book of Baruch, chapter 3, starting at verse 14, right? It reads, "Learn where is wisdom, where is strength, where is understanding, that thou mayest know also where is length of days and life, where is the light of the eyes and peace." God. You see, through desire, man, having separated himself, seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom. You see? Verse 2. "A fool had no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself." God. A fool despises wisdom, as according to Proverbs 23 and 9. Let's just bring that over real quick, right? It says, "Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words." They don't seek understanding. They don't have no understanding, and they despise wisdom. That's why in 18 and 2, "A fool had no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself." The heart is evil, the heart is corrupt, the heart is wicked. They seek not understanding, so they are persuaded by their own lust. Right? Moving on, verse 3. "When the wicked cometh, then cometh also contempt, and with ignominy reproach." Right? Now, the word contempt means strife or quarrel, right? And the word ignominy means disgraceful, right? But let's just look that word up. This is the Merriam-Webster dictionary, right? The definition of the word ignominy. Because in GMS Bahamas and GMS on the whole, we look up these words. You see? We ain't just tell you a word without giving you the understanding of the word. And as the Bible says, prove all things, right? Let's see, There's the word ignominy or ignominious as it has here. It means dishonorable, despicable, humiliating, degrading, discreditable, disgraceful. That's the word ignominy. Now, it reads here in verse 3, when the wicked cometh, then cometh also contempt, which means strife and quarrel, and with ignominy reproach, meaning really disgraceful scorn, because reproach means scorn. So all these things cometh with the wicked, you see? And when the wicked is inside your presence, the whole vibe is be off, right? Verse 4, it reads, the words of a man's mouth as deep waters, and the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook. You know, and we all know deep waters can be filled with nothing, right? And the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook. And we all know what a brook is, you know, that's waters constantly moving, that's living waters. You see, deep waters can be still, but a brook is like living waters. Same thing as with this truth, you know, and with a man's mouth. They have a lot of things to say, but it has no meat in it. It's empty. They speaking nothingness. That's like what these pastors preach these days. They preach sweet nothingness to the people, right? But the men here of GMS, we speak the truth. We speak the living waters. We speak the wisdom as a flowing brook. Now, this verse 5, Proverbs 18:5, right? It is not good to accept the person of the wicked, to overthrow the righteous in judgment. That means don't accept the wicked because it popular. You see, always speak for what's right. Judge righteously, right? Let's bring out a precept on that. This is the book of 2 Chronicles. 2 Chronicles, chapter 6 and 23, right? It reads, then hear thou from heaven, and do, and judge thy servants by requiting the wicked, by recompensing his way upon his head. Give the wicked what the wicked supposed to get, right? And by justifying the righteous, by giving him according to his righteousness. Give the righteous what they're supposed to get. Don't give the wicked what the righteous supposed to get and the righteous what the wicked supposed to get. You see? You know what? I have another precept on that inside the Apocrypha, right? This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 4 and 22, right? It reads, accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall. Can't. That plain, that simple, right? Let's jump down here to voice. Now let's continue on. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. A fool's lip enter in contention. Contention is a quarrel. Contention is problems. He's looking for problems, you see? And his mouth calleth for strokes. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. You all know what that means, right? A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. You know how the song goes, be careful, little mouth, what you say? You know, that's that right there. For you say, the words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. As I brought out earlier, with the past on those sweet nothingness, those sweet lies, you see, they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. People to the point where as they believe that wholeheartedly, they believe those lies wholeheartedly, right? And they are the words of a talebearer. You see? Verse 9. He also that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster, right? slothful man is just as a corrupt man. You know, a slothful means to be lazy, not doing his work. And a waster, in this sense, is corruptible, worthless. A slothful man is just as a corrupt man, right? Verse 10. The name of the Most High is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3. We'll break that down, right? Let's bring that out. It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 in the Apocrypha, starting at verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. Khan. The name of the Most High is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. See? From the top again, verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he had care for his elect. Khan. That plain, that simple. Right? Let's go on. Verse 11. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as an high wall in his own conceit. God, the rich man's wealth is a strong city. That's how come these rich men and things gotta have a bunch of security around them, they walls to the sky, the high-tech security system and thing. Because that's the strong city right there. We know righteousness in them, man. You see? Even pastors and thing, them walking around with their bodyguard and thing. If the Most High with you, you don't have nothing to fear. Would you walk around with them bodyguards with them big gun and thing for? You supposed to be a man of the Most High, yet you have, you see? Come on, man. It's verse 12. Before destruction, the heart of a man is haughty, and before honor is humility. And we know haughty means prideful. Prideful. And before honor is humility. Before you can gain honor, you have to humble yourself. Right? The book of Proverbs 16 and 18 will bring that out. It reads, Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. See ya? Verse 19. Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Humility is everything. Humble yourself. Don't overexalt yourself. You see? Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. This verse 13. He that answereth a matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him. James 1:19 says, Wherefore, brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath, because the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High. Listen before you speak, right? Understand before you judge, right? It's the book of Sirach again, in the Apocrypha chapter 5 and 11, right? Let's bring that out. It reads, Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. If thou had understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth. Right? It says, Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. That plain, that simple. Think before you speak. Understand before you pass judgment. Right? He that answer the matter before you hear it, it is folly and shame to him. Just like it says up in verse 7, a fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. Words you drop can't be picked up. You see? We can pause that right there. We continue again for part 2.